with this intro pattern here, and this is just going to be bouncing between a C and a D minor. And for the C, we just kind of worry about the 5 on the D, G, and B there. Don't really need the bass note with it. It helps us get to our next chord quicker, which would be the D minor. Okay, so just a regular bar chord shaped D minor here at the 5th fret. Alright, like I said, we're going to hit the C first, so we just hit the 5s. So we just kind of lift off everything. Okay, so we go from the 5s to the D minor. Come off, hit 2 of those 5s, and then back to the D minor. But you don't really need to worry about the 6 on the B. Just kind of hit it more like it's a D power chord, a D5, because we really would just want to emphasize this 7 on the G. Okay, into the verse pattern. We're kind of sticking on this D minor chord, and you can just kind of strum it like offbeat style, staccato, just like, right? Kind of go along with like the bass. Right, and towards the end of it, after about 5 strums or so, then you can just do like the come off to the 5s for the C, and then just come back to the D minor. Okay, just playing through that a couple times. Then we're going to switch over to this G minor. All right, and with this, you want to do 1, 1, 2, and then cut it. And then just rest for a moment, and then strum it again the same way. But right after we do it the second time, come to the C chord here, and you can just do it power chord style. 3 on the A with the 5 on the D, G, and B, and strum this 1, 1, 2. All right, and that'll get us into our chorus section. All right, chorus section, kind of a string of chords here, and the timing's kind of funky on this, so it'll take a little bit of getting used to, I think. So it'll still be on this D minor, but we just let that go for a few counts. Come to a B flat power chord, so just bar the 6, 8 on the A and D, and the 7 on the G. All right, now we're going to scale down some chords here. We're going to come up to the higher voiced F, 8 on the A, 10s on the D, G, B. Down a fret to a E minor, so 7, 9, 9, and 8. And then back to our D minor. Hold it there a moment, strum it. Walk up some bass notes here from open E, 1st to 3rd. And once we hit that 3rd, bar a G minor chord there. Come down, hit a couple of the C's, and then back to the D minor. And then we just start it over again, come all the way from D minor to D minor there again. But after we go through it the second time, we can do a little bit of the synth riff here, where we'll strum a few of these D minors, come off to some C's with the 5s, and then to our power chord, kind of a suspended second there with the D. Kind of like the intro went. All right, and right after doing that, we repeat that from the first section, that middle D minor walking up into the G minor, all the way from the C to the D minor there. And in the midst of the chorus pattern, there's that little kind of sitar lead riff, or kind of exotic sounding lead riff that happens there. And it's just a few notes here. You can do it this way: 6 on the E to 5. Then we go 3, 6, 3 on the B. All right, and as the interlude section comes along, like the flute solo area, it kicks into this A augmented chord, which you play just like a normal open A here, but just instead of 2 on the G, make it a 3. And it holds that for a moment, and then it just resolves it into a normal A chord. And the A just kind of carries out throughout the whole flute solo. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.